Hey, good morning. Mark here. I want to welcome you back to our video series, the Masculine to the Core video series, titled The ABCs to Create a Fulfillment-Driven Life. Today, the word that we're going to talk about is the D word. We're going to talk about the word decision. Decision means to cut off all other options. Are you ready to make a decision to live the life that God is calling you to live? Because that is the whole concept of living a fulfillment-driven life. Number one, you're going to make a decision to quit settling for the life that you're living, that you're willing to make a decision to be and become the husband, the father, the businessman, to be defined by your masculine walk with God. And sometimes that means making a decision to quit doing several things. I know for me, in stepping into discovering the purpose for my life, I had to step aside from a career being a contractor, a builder, and a real estate developer because God had a higher purpose for me. Back in 1999, when I was a guy who was success driven and not fulfillment driven, I ended up being a patient at a drug and alcohol rehab center. And when it was time for me to get clean and sober, I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision about my recovery, and not making a decision about my recovery meant that I was making one about my addiction. I had to make a decision. I had to cut off all other options, right? Other than the ones that led me to the life that God wanted me to live. So when I put God at the center of my addiction recovery, and that whole thing worked out, because for me it was a life and death scenario, why would I not make a decision to put God at the center of my relationships, my finances, my physical health? Why would I hold on to those things and not make a decision to cut off all other options, right? Make a decision to turn my life over to God. Now, does that mean dropping what you're doing and going and creating a ministry? And it might. But if it doesn't, it just means to be defined by your masculine walk with God in every area of your life. What you do for a career, make a decision to let people see God working in, with, for, and finally through you. As a husband, as a father, make a decision to allow the world to see a man who is purposefully fulfillment driven as he, in full view, lives in the abundance of God in his one-to-one walk with God. So today's word, again, decision, to cut off all other options in the ABCs of creating a fulfillment-driven life. Make a decision. Make a decision to quit living the way you're living if it's not working for you, and make a decision to step into the abundance that God is asking each of us to do every single day. So that's the end of today's video at Masculine to the Core, the video series. Again, the ABCs of creating a fulfillment-driven life. Go out and be your best self. Be the best and most powerful version of you, the man God created you to be and to become. Till next time, this is Mark signing off. Have a great day wherever you are. You absolutely deserve it. Bye for now.